Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So the Musk buying Twitter deal is sort of on shaky ground right now, and it seems like every day or every other day there's some article about why it's taking so long or will it even actually go through. And personally, I don't think it will. Most of the people I talk to don't think Twitter is going to become private just because of how openly traded it is. I don't know enough about that kind of stuff to give like a good answer. I just don't think it's going to happen. But the funniest article I've seen about the delay is something about Musk apparently complaining about too many bots on Twitter and wanting an answer from corporate about why so many bot accounts are allowed on the website. And I just think that's kind of funny, you know. Just as far as social media goes, it's sort of it's sort of an expected thing. It shouldn't be there, but we all kind of accept it that there's going to be bots online, whether it's sub bots or like bots or view bots or anything, you know. One thing that I've noticed with my time on Twitter as far as bot accounts go, and this isn't really Twitter specific, this is just social media. How many of these accounts are just inactive? How many times have you signed up for a website and it's like, well, your username is already but you can use an underscore right here. That'll be fine. And then that person, you go look up their account. They haven't posted anything for 4 years, but you can't use it because they're already using it. They should have deleted their account if they're not going to post anymore, but you can't. So this is an account in use that's not in use. Like, does that count towards these bot numbers? Because if that's the case, then you should implement something like I don't know, an idle ban or something like that. The thing that's funny about bot accounts is I think the term bot is like misconstrued when people think about what a bot is online. Most of the time when I hear people talk about, this account is a bot or something like that, they're saying political things you don't agree with, or it's a very new looking account and they're saying things you don't agree with. The joke on Twitter is first name bunch of numbers as the username. That's how you know it's fake. But even with something like that, like, do you call that a bot or do you just call that like an asshole? And personally, as far as spreading terrible political opinions or ideas and stuff like that online, I don't care as long as you really believe it. You know, I don't. You can you can believe whatever you feel like as long as you're honest about it. When yeah, there's some things that I'm gonna think are reprehensible, but is if you're honest about what you're saying, if you truly believe the things that you're saying, I mean, at least you can do that. When it comes to like these accounts who just say things to like stir the pot, they don't really believe it, but they know that it's good for like drumming people up. I have a problem with those accounts, but I don't think that's the bots that people are talking about. When it comes to there's too many bots on Twitter. These sort of inactive accounts, or, you know, for lack of a better word, shit stirring accounts, they're going to be everywhere. So unless you want to like implement those sort of restrictions, complaining about them and saying that's why you're not going through with the deal just seems weak. You know, it would be like backing out of a deal to buy a car because the car runs on gas and you didn't know that. You thought it ran on water or something. It's like, it's a car. Of course it runs on gas. What do you expect it to be? It's social media. It's filled with bots. What did you expect it to be? I don't know. I wouldn't buy an entire website like that myself, but I don't have 200 plus $1 billion to just throw around. And I also didn't get divorced recently to a public figure. So who knows what'll happen in my future? Maybe I'll end up buying YouTube. But until that happens, y'all try to have a good day.